friends, welcome back to another video. If you're new here, I'm Megan, and here we talk about all things books, writing, grammar, and more. If you haven't already, please make sure to give this video a like. It helps out my channel a ton, and don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell so you're notified every time I upload a new video. If you caught my video a few months ago titled Harmful Tropes in Fiction, today we're doing kind of the opposite of that, sort of like the positive tropes in fiction or fiction tropes that I personally like. So today we're talking 10 healthy or positive tropes in fiction. Number 1, characters apologizing when they do something wrong. So many times in fiction, I feel like I'm reading characters who sort of victim blame to get themselves out of a situation when they were clearly in the wrong in the first place. So I love it when a character owns up to what they did and they get past the problem by acknowledging it and apologizing for it and then fixing the problem. Apologies is not just saying the word I'm sorry, it's also how can we not let this happen again, or how can we fix this situation? So I love when characters apologize. Number 2 is power couples. I love a couple where I can look at them and I know that however many books we have to go through, these two are not breaking up. They're not making unnecessary drama. They're just in love and together, and even if they fight, they work things out in an adult and mature way. I feel like so many times these power couples are just kind of background characters, and I really want to see them more up in the spotlight. I want to see more awesome, healthy romances being the center stage in a story. Number 3 is respecting faith in a relationship. Faith is extremely important to people who have faith, who believe in something. So ignoring faith for true love really doesn't make sense to me. For many people, faith is above love. For so many people out there, it goes faith, spouse, family, and everything else. So to completely ignore someone's faith who does believe that for the relationship in the book, a lot of times doesn't make sense. If someone is going to be putting down your faith or thinks it's dumb or tries to get you out of your faith, I just don't really like that. So I want to see someone who, even if they don't share the same faith, actually respect each other's faith and come to understand why they believe the things that they do. Instead of kind of just being like, oh, you're this religion? That doesn't affect the story at all. Because it would. It does. So I love seeing when faith is actually respected in a relationship in a novel. Number 4, when characters are defined by their personality and their words and their action instead of one defining trait. People are whole round beings. So I don't want to see, I'll use something about myself as an example. So I am 6 feet tall, so I like seeing tall characters, but I don't want that character to be defined by their height. So that goes for literally anything else. I don't want one trait to define this character. I want their entire being to define that character. Number 5, realistic representation. No token characters, please. Number 6, having characters who aren't just the villain working on bettering themselves in whatever way that they need to. If they need to be a less stubborn person, I want to see them working on themselves. If they need to defeat the villain, I want to see them train to do that. So I want to see characters working toward what makes them better. Number 7, morally gray characters. I love morally gray characters. I think they're fantastic for so many reasons. So in stories, I like to see more than just we have the good guys with all their good qualities and the bad guys with all their bad qualities. I like to see it mixed up. Number 8, when things don't magically get fixed, and I don't just mean with magic. I mean someone coming in at the last second and fixing everything in a completely unrealistic way. For example, if someone is in a ton of debt, I like to see how they're going to fix that and get out of debt, instead of giving the message to readers that,
hey, if you're in $1 million worth of debt, just pretend it never happened, blow it off, don't tell your family about it, and then at the last second, someone's gonna come in and anonymously give you $1 million. And we'll all be happy and fine.
Some stories that might work in, but I like realistic sort of stories. So I want to see them step up to the challenge and overcome it by themselves and not relying on some outside random source we've never heard of to fix whatever problem. Number 9, when characters walk away from toxic relationships, whether that's romantically, with family, or with friendships. If they are in a bad situation, I like to see them walk away. Yes, it is obviously someone's choice whether they're going to forgive and how they're going to move on in whatever relationship, but sometimes I just want to see people making the the hard choice to just walk away. And number 10, equal friendships. Friendships that make sense. I love to see a good book where the MC and the best friend have this great relationship. Like, they both put effort into the relationship. It's not just the best friend is there for plot convenience for the MC. Like, no, they really give to the relationship. They both put into the relationship. And I just love to see best friends in books. Like, who doesn't? All right, so that's what I have for you guys today. 10 tropes in fiction that I love or that I find to be positive. Please make sure to give this video a like and subscribe for more bookish and writing related videos. Thanks for being here, and I'll see you next time. Bye.